topic of Women Are Crazy. Women Are Crazy. Please welcome Major Young.
Good evening, my dear and gentlemen. You know, when I thought about humor or an entertaining speech, generally humor is very entertaining. And as such, I thought to myself, well, how can I incorporate humor into my speech tonight? Now, normally humor is, to me, quite easy. You know, when you're in a speech, it's kind of unplanned when you're talking to other people. It's unexpected. It just kind of happens. Like a fart in an elevator. It just appears. But a planned, entertaining, humorous speech is something else. So I asked my good friend Google how to write a humorous speech. The conclusion that Google taught me about was to make use of the unexpected. So I thought to myself, what in my life has been the primary source of the unexpected? The conclusion I came to, gentlemen and my dear, was woman. Women are strange. They are weird. At times it would seem as though they say something simply for the sake of saying something. You know, David Clarence once said that women are crazy and men are stupid. The reason why women are crazy is because men are stupid. Now, I might be slightly biased in my opinion of this, but I believe half of that statement is very true. The best illustration is an example. Take, for example, husband and wife. The husband, he's at home, watching the cricket one fine afternoon, when his wife comes walking in, she asks him to do him a favor. Now, because he is simply the best husband in the world, he accepts the challenge. He goes out there and he does exactly what she asked him to do. When the job is done, he walks back inside, cracks open a beer, because you know what time it is? It's time to enjoy a quality brew, such as a Windhoek. Just as he starts sinking into that lazy boy, he hears a sound that sends shivers down his spine. It's a sound of high heels approaching. They're approaching way too fast. The force with which those high heels are driving down, he's pretty sure he's going to have to replace those tires. All of a sudden, the door slams open. Husband jumps up. He's ready for this. What's about to happen? Enters his wife, trying to look normal. Takes his hands down, puts them in a pocket. Hey, yes, dear, what seems to be the problem? What have you done? Well, what do you mean? I did exactly what you asked me to do. That is not what I asked you to do. But honey, you specifically said, that's not what I meant. I recorded it on my cell phone. You did what? Chaos ensues. And all of this simply because of a misunderstanding. You know, many times when me and my girlfriend has a slight misunderstanding, we reach a point where it kind of feels like I have to say sorry, but I'm not ready yet. I caught myself saying, I'm sorry that I listened to what you said instead of listening to what you meant. Another reason for craziness is when you say something before you actually think about it. So just for example, a young woman goes to a golf store because she's been playing with golf balls for a woman and they've just not been working for her. So she goes into this magnificently huge golf store to the golf ball section. She looks at the different golf balls for men, and as she's looking through this, store assistant comes through to assist her. He asks her, ma'am, may I be of assistance? And without missing a beat, she looks up and she says, I like to play with men's balls. To think before you speak, gentlemen, this is the key to not be crazy. Finally, of course, another problem that we have sometimes is misunderstandings, where the one wishes to achieve something that the other actually destroys. Again, husband and wife example. husband is approaching his senior years, and he is growing a slightly bald spot on top. In order to try and help her husband with this, the wife buys the husband a toupee. She thinks it looks very nice with his toupee on, and so she accepts an invitation to a house party from a friend of hers. When they arrive at the house, they see that it is a magnificently huge house. It's white with a little thick fence all around. And lots of people. They enter the house, they enjoy the evening a lot. At the end of the evening, the wife notices that the husband seems to be sitting alone on the couch, looking rather sad. She approaches him and she says, "What seems to be the problem?" He says, "Oh, I had a horrible evening, my dear. I felt so self-conscious. It felt like everybody knew I was wearing a toupee." The wife said, "Oh no, honey, I'm sure nobody knew. In fact, everybody whom I told was very surprised." It's just a misunderstanding. Priorities needs to be straightened out. And I guess with what I've said so far, we can conclude that the first part of David Clarence's statement is very true. But why on earth is it that he said that men are, what did he say, stupid? I beg to differ. Have you ever heard of a woman creating a quality brew? I mean, beer is the foundation of a successful society, is it not? Then again, I mean, if you drink too much, maybe that's not such a good example. Driving. Driving is a phenomenal example because it takes focus. You need to be able to focus on driving and looking and your controls and everything. And I mean, it's really hard work, and you cannot do it if you are crazy or stupid. You can only do it if you are sane mind. Look, for example, have you ever seen a female taxi driver? Again, bad example. Very well then. Maybe we can conclude that men, or some men, are stupid. Because I guess I'm doing a speech about how crazy women are when I've invited the only woman here. Mr. Toastmaster.